If you lose your lonely, if you feel like lonely, do-do-do-do. Hey, what is up, guys? How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing on this great? So I want to say a big thank you to my friend um, Krishan the Don over on the Misfit Nation that he paid the yeah. What is up, guys? How is everyone doing? If you guys are noticing, yeah, how is everyone there? Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful, wonderful life. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. Light of the world, you down into darkness, all alive in me. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're all together worthy, all together wonderful, wonderful love you. All together world, down into the over the here I am the worship, here I am the bow down, here I am the say that you're my God. You're altogether worthy, altogether lovely, altogether wonderful, wonderful life. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down. Down, you hey, what's up, guys? My name is Rue, and this is Doob and Doob. No, what's up, guys? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, what's up, guys? How is everyone doing today? Let's see if people tweet. Yeah. Someone's here. Hold on. Oops. Kershawn the Don again?
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes. What's up?
Did you hear my Macho Man?
Yes.
What's going on?
Yes. What's going? Hey, we're on the new. By the way, we're on the new Streamyard page. Streamyard.
Yeah, I see. It's all decked out. HWO.
Yeah, and
I just
also
came
if
on for
you
a minute. I
notice,
was. Go ahead.
we have a chat bot. We have a chat box now. We're on 3 platforms. We're on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.
Look at that. You're on your way.
Yeah.
Why don't you get on Rumble? Can you connect Rumble?
I had a hard time doing it. It
Ah,
didn't work. Yeah.
son of a bitch.
But here's the thing: I paid for a month. It was a month. I didn't pay. Actually, technically, you paid. You used your money.
Well, it's your birthday money.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, we talked. So I didn't even know Dan knew a lot about Around the Horn.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know much about it. I'm not a big sports broadcasting fan. So I just,
Yeah.
I sat back, let you guys have your conversation.
Yeah. Guys. By the way, if you guys don't know, if you
What are you laughing?
guys.
What are you up to over there? You sounded mischievous.
Nothing. Nothing. Um. I bought a pizza for Adrian for Mrs. Peter, former Mrs. Peter Brady.
Oh,
The
oh no,
Adrian
I was about to say Florence Henderson, but that was Mrs. Brady.
no Adrian crap. Ad,
I could look it
the
up if you want. Hold on. Well, what about her?
I sent her a Pete. I bought her. I supported her on Buy Me a Coffee.
Ah. Why are you saying pizza?
Because that's what she says. Buy me a pizza.
Oh, you could change it?
Yeah, like mine is buy me a sweet tea.
Oh, maybe I'll
It's
switch it.
Adrian Curry.
Mmm. I wish they could make they could let you change the URL so it'd be like buymeapizza.com.
You know, by the way, look.
What am I looking at? Oh,
Buymeacoffee.com.
yes. / the Misfit Nation or Misfit Nation.
Yeah, because you couldn't spell it.
Also, Rumble. I don't know if Jake could pop up Rumble up there. I'll send you the link.
Look,
Oh, what's that?
that's me. And here's a picture of Anthony Comia.
Oh yeah, looks like a mugshot.
It was his mugshot.
Yeah.
There's my old computer setup.
What else you got? Oh, look at that.
My old computer setup.
What happened
There's
to that
Gino.
computer?
It's still there. It's up. It's in the living room. But there's a picture of Gino and Keanu.
Okay. Wait, why don't you stream from your computer?
Don't ask.
Oh, all right.
There's Helga and Lisa. By the way, Lisa passed away.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
Lisa Boswell from that reality show or Trainwreck.
Trainwrecked.
Yeah, stupid JJ.
Who?
JJ is their producer. Was their producer.
Mm. Did he cause the death?
No, he caused them to get their channel struck.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
By the way, here I will get you Barbados, most the America's most dangerous podcast. Krishan the Don and Skrill Kill.
There it is. Barbados.
Jeff Bezos,
Barbados.
Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos, Jeffrey Bezos, Jeff Bezos.
Aruba.
Bahama.
Come
I
on,
thought it,
pretty mama.
Key Largo.
I think it's Montego, right?
Key Largo, Artigo. By the way,
Montego.
I made a song for Martin Scully.
I don't know who
The
he is.
the farmer dude, the farmer. He's the one that he's the farmer bro.
I don't know. You'd have to show. I know you brought his name up before. I just can't connect it.
Hi.
Is that how he talks?
No, that's me. That's me talking.
Yeah, I know. What was it though?
Hi. That's me doing high pitch, Eric.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Jimmy
Well.
Lee Swagger. March 15th, 1935, July 1st, 2025.
Huh.
Jimmy Swagger died.
Jimmy Swagger?
He's the one that says, I sinned. He was the I sinned he
Oh, yes, the televangelist.
yeah, who had to tell people he sinned.
Yes, he died. I'm looking it up right now. For the sex scandal, dies at age 80. Wow.
It says 90. It says 90.
Yeah, 90. I'm sorry. Fucking dyslexic over here. He went to be with the Lord.
Yeah. Jimmy Lee his family had to make a video saying that he. I didn't even realize. Damn it!
What happened?
It says a legacy that lives on the Sunlight Broadcasting Network. Damn it!
What are you saying? Damn it for?
Another one died. Another person
Oh,
died.
oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was you were having problems over there. I was gonna continue reading.
No.
Yeah,
Trump deports Musk.
did he?
No, I don't
Oh,
know.
you should. Today our hearts are heavy as we share that Brother Swaggart has finished his earthly race. That's a good way of putting it. And entered into the presence of his Savior Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, rest in peace, Jimmy Swaggart. Hey, look.
By the way, I do have your. By the way, I'm not Haker Sean. I actually know your real name.
Oh yeah, don't say it.
Don't. I'm not. Just let you know I know it.
Yeah, I know your real name.
Yeah.
We could blackmail each other.
Yeah. By the way, everybody knows my Cash App because I post my Cash App all over.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
And most of them know your address.
because give it out. Um.
Well, look, Jimmy Swaggart, we're all flawed human beings.
Yeah.
We're all tempted by the flesh, and he admitted his sin, and maybe he moved on, but now he's no longer with us. Rest in peace to Jimmy Swaggart.
Yeah. Your show is tonight.
Yep. I was getting ready for it. I actually got finished getting ready for it early, so I'm just kind of hanging out. Starting at 7 tonight over there on Rumble at the Misfit Nation on Rumble.
Yeah. Oi, 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 oi.
When are you gonna you know what, Jake? I want to actually bring you on my show. I want to interview you.
With Skrill Kill?
I mean, if you want Skrill to be there.
Because I know he's always there, but is it going to be through Zoom?
Could be through Zoom or StreamYard. I could do it through StreamYard.
Okay.
Sometimes I use StreamYard like it's Zoom. Like I just put it on my screen and then stream from OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll ask you some questions. We'll get into the mind of Jake Hudson.
Yeah.
You'll be all right? You won't be like too shy or
Listen, don't worry
evasive?
about it. Listen, I'm an open book, and
Okay.
if someone wants to call in and act like they're dumb, if you're dumb enough to die, if you're dumb enough to call in and you're gonna get a dumb answer.
There you go. Here's your sign.
Yeah, if you're dumb enough to like try to be. Yeah, if you're
Right?
dumb enough to be the person that who acts like if you're acting like a dumbass, you're gonna get a dumbass answer.
Exactly. And I have an old saying that I made up. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Yeah, like your mother.
Oh, don't talk about my mother.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. I was playing off of the thing about being tough.
Yeah. Uh, by the way, I was I've been on a kick about watching old shows. There was a show back in the '90s, a children's show called Pappy Land.
Oh, I used to watch that where he would draw.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been watching a bunch of it. Been watching a bunch of videos. Pappy drew it. It has a YouTube channel. He has all the old episodes.
Oh, you're kidding me. I gotta
Yeah,
check that out. That he's like Bob Ross for kids.
yeah.
He was
He
amazing.
had Elmer sing a song Sam and all that.
I remember it was let me think of if I can remember it. Pappy
Pappy
Druid.
Druid,
When you're in Pappy Land.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought a lot of people don't realize that was in the '90s.
Yeah, man. A lot of
That
people
was
don't even remember that.
so. Here's the thing.
You just like,
That was the early morning. So that was before they showed. So now they show like reality shows at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning on TLC. But now they used to do this thing called the Ready Set Learn thing. It's like a children's block from like 5 to 10, where they show cartoons and stuff that they didn't even own.
ah.
They would have
Now,
like the stuff that they own the rights to because it's Discovery flipping channel.
now, did you ever try? Did you try doing the like drawing with Pappy?
No,
Why not?
because I would be half asleep when I was watching it.
Oh, okay.
Happy.
That's part of the fun is you draw along with him. He shows you how to draw little like
Here, by the
cartoons.
way, the guy's old.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not even alive anymore. He was old in the 90s. Let me look that up.
Pappy Joel.
No, it looks like he's
You got
still
music?
alive.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel.
You're kidding me. Does he still have the theme song?
Yes.
Awesome.
They don't. So teaches Pappy drew its online stores live. Pappy on the page. Pappy script. Pappy
Okay.
Land episodes. My favorite. So my thing was with Pappy was so when I was younger, I didn't even realize that it was a Pappy show.
Yeah.
Pappy, the day that Pappy forgot how to draw.
Oh, he doesn't know how to draw anymore.
No, he forgets some. These are episodes. The episode that I started, I love that.
His real name is Michael Corrigolio. Oh,
Yes,
he's a WAP.
without papers. By the way, I had learned that. Listen, when you had Stuttering John, told us that John Melendez, Stuttering John Melendez, a WAP is without papers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, because back in the day, the Italians were almost like how the Mexicans are now, where they were just kind of here,
Yeah,
and there was like a large immigration problem with Italy.
yeah. Yeah, this show, by the way, and can also, by the way, I just want to let you know that I want to say thank you so much for getting me this because you helped me.
Yeah, you always help me, Jake. So don't even
Yeah,
mention it, man. We're friends.
yeah, and also I could get clips out of this.
Oh yeah, you can. You can do the whole thing, and you'll
Yeah,
also have it for your interview with
uh,
Mickelson,
Chrissy
Chrissy.
Mickelson.
Yeah.
I can also download the audio, so I can have that on the Spreaker. Have that as a special addition to the Spreaker. And by the way, I haven't like posted anything new to the Spreaker in a while
Ah.
because I've not been doing clips and I've not been like wanting to do stuff over there on Spreaker due to the fact that I've been more focused on my music, on my AI.
Yeah. You got a little budding career there.
Yeah,
Honestly, nobody makes AI music like you do, Jake.
I like the music you do better.
Well, mine is more like I do it for specific things.
You
So
know, Pappy
yeah.
Drew.
When you're in Pappy Land.
Sorry, you got me singing that song, but I thought
No,
I
you
was the
got
only one.
me. Yeah, me too. I used to watch it and I would bring it up because people would talk about old nostalgic shows and I would bring it up. Nobody would know what I was talking about.
Populated. Here's the thing. For a long time, I didn't even know what the show, the name of the show. I've been looking for it for a while because it was old TLC. Because I
Yeah.
did, I don't. So this is something I would go to bed. I would get up and I watch Pappy for a little because we had Direct TV.
Yeah.
By the way, I just want to let you know that Direct TV has some good shows.
I'd assume there's some on there. I had DirecTV at one point. It wasn't that bad. But then it's like
I had so I had so when we lived over when we first was getting there to our so we lived in by the river and make a we have a place the for a few days we didn't have regular cable. They had a few channels including some stuff until they got us Direct TV or Dish.
ah. Yeah, I just got rid of all the cable stuff and now I'm just streaming everything.
Yeah,
Everything is streaming.
you
I've cut the
know
cord as they say.
yeah. Hey, so by the way, I want to say thank you very much for everything you do, everything Skrill Kill does. You guys are two amazing people.
We try. We try. I have my flaws, Jake. You know that. Um, but again, I try to be a good friend. You know,
Yeah, yeah, but
and
one never.
Skrill Kill is a very good friend too. Very loyal man.
By the way, I did it on the stream that we did. It says thanks to Krishana Don Knight and Dan for coming on. We talked about at WWE Night Champions, who are these podcasts around the horn, Woody Page, Tony Reale, Bob Ryan, and Bill Pulaski.
Yeah, I gotta I gotta check out Dan's podcast.
Yeah, it's a good podcast.
Nice podcast. Stupid.
Stupid. It's a Jim Norton thing.
Yeah, Colin Quinn, Jim Norton thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know why. I gotta drink some water or something.
Everybody knows. Sorry. By the
What's
way,
your favorite '90s cartoon?
I gotta say, Rugrats.
I would Jake. Did we just become best friends? I was
What?
gonna say the same thing. It's
Rugrats
between.
is Rugrats and Hey Arnold.
Oh my god. Let me talk because I was gonna say the same one.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Hey Arnold, still to this day, is one of the greatest cartoons ever made.
But by the way, Doug.
Doug was good too. Doug.
But I like the Nickelodeon Doug instead of the Disney
The
Doug.
Disney one sucked. Yeah. Even the song, they
Yeah.
changed it from a hum to a whistle. What are we, queer?
That's the theme song. That's the, you know that's the theme song I was humming a lot of times is the Doug.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was that, and then there was the beats. Do
Oh
you remember the beats?
yeah, I remember a little bit of the beat. Yeah.
Killer
Oh,
tofu.
by the way, I got a little something for you. There's actually a YouTuber by the name of Patty Mayo.
Oh,
We call him Patty Mayonnaise. And it's Patty Mayo and Bounty Hunter D, and we call him Patty Mayonnaise and Bounty Hunter Dipshit.
yeah. The voice of Patty Mayonnaise was on Orange Is the New Black.
Who was it?
It was the yoga lady.
All right, I've never seen Orange is the New Black.
My girl at the time got me into it. It was actually all right, and then it fell off.
Yeah, it's more here's the thing. So I think the bet so don't judge me, but I think that I think Mike O'Malley from Guts actually was in Get the Picture. He actually did a sitcom on CBS called Yes Dear.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's
And wasn't it like John? No, John Belushi had his own show, right?
yeah, Jim Belushi.
I thought it was John.
No, it was Jim. It was
No, I know
Court in the
Jim
Gym. It was
Belushi.
Court in the Gym
Oh yeah, you might be right.
because John Belushi died before his brother got a show.
Oh really? Maybe I did get the brothers mixed up.
Yeah. Where here's the thing. This is what I like talking to you is because you know how I didn't realize you were born. I think you were born in the 80s.
I was born in '89, so really the '90s was
Yeah,
more my stomping
I was
grounds.
born in '93. I would.
Okay,
I'm gonna be 32 in July 28th on the
that's why.
28th.
Yeah, you remember all the '90s shit that I remember too. Hey, do you remember? Because a lot of people don't remember this. Do you remember Stick Stickly?
From Doug.
No, it was basically, you know how they had like Slime Time Live in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Stick Stickly used to host before Slime Time Live, and it was a popsicle stick with a face on it. And I think he would talk like, "Hey, I'm Stick Stickly. Coming up next is Wild Thornberries." No.
yeah. I dude. Guess what here. Why'd you tell mommy that Aunt Dee got saddled with a loser? Loser!
Wait, what's that from?
Rugrats movie.
Ah,
When Dee Dee and Stu got home with Deal and Drew was bringing Angelica to see them. To see Stu for the day. He
wait,
had to work.
wasn't the first Rugrats movie where
That was
Dill was born?
yeah, that
That
was the first
was?
one. That was because the second
Oh,
one. So they brought Deal in the first one. The second one they brought in Kimmy because
Kimmy. And then
yeah,
also Chucky started talking to the adults. Like he said his first word, I believe.
yeah,
Which I don't know. I felt like that was like the beginning of the fall off for the Rugrats.
yeah, and also the newer ones sucked.
Well, they were trying to really what it was the beginning of diversity.
And
Let's add in
dude,
a
they made
Chinese kid, and they had Susie Carmichael from the beginning.
God Carmike. The reason why here's the thing. Here's the thing. The reason why Dee Dee got in labor because Angelica tried to start singing louder, try
Yeah,
to
I
yeah,
remember. And then she hit that high note, and then Dee Dee got startled.
yeah.
That's funny.
And actually, Susie's mom is a doctor.
Yes, yes. And then the father, her father, is the one who created the Dummy Bears
Yeah, I remember
cartoon.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, and Stu was like infatuated with him.
no, Charles.
No, it was Stu. I'm telling you.
No, it was Chaz. It was Chaz Finster was talking.
You want to bet?
I'm gonna shut up.
I think Chaz did. I think Chaz was at one point because, yeah, I think they all were.
Yeah.
But I
By the
remember when
way,
they first moved in, he was like all excited, and he followed him around the house and just questioned him.
yeah. I want to say that I love that talking about like old '90s cartoons,
Yeah.
but and also the the one that I didn't like that I liked that a lot my dad didn't like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, SpongeBob was all right at one point, and then it was just like, okay, this is like, it's still
He was
funny, but it's like
so.
stupid funny.
Do you know that I remember watching like old like cartoons? I remember when PBS kids had their own channel.
Uh huh.
I also remember when Noggin they would do 12 hours of Noggin of kids content, and then they will switch over to the teen noggin, and then they have the teen neck, the end,
Yeah,
and yeah,
and
and
things
then
would get sexually suggestive.
yeah, and then when the end got their own channel,
And
when
then
the
they would
end
have like Nick at Night.
they'll have a full 24 hours of noggin. Gullah
I didn't
Gullah
really remember. I don't
Island,
remember
Gullah
Noggin too
Gullah,
much.
Gullah Gullah.
Gullah Gullah Island.
Yeah,
You know what my favorite episode of the Rugrats was?
what?
Remember when Chaz? No, was it Chaz? Chucky's dad.
Yeah,
He hit the lottery, and he became really rich.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the
No,
best
he
episode.
won a sweepstakes. It was he won $10 million. He
Yes,
thought,
and then they moved into a big mansion.
yeah, couldn't afford it. $10 million is not a lot of money.
No, remember what happened was Angelica's dad invested a whole bunch of his money into a stock, and the stock fell. It crashed, and he
Yeah,
lost all his money.
yeah. So I don't. We don't even know what Drew does for a did for a living.
Yeah, he invented toys.
That's Stu.
Oh,
That's a
Oh, yeah, you're
Drew.
right. You're right. Um,
He
he
wore
was like
nice.
he was like a stockbroker or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember when Charlotte's assistant Jonathan found that tape to blackmail Charlotte,
Yeah, yeah. And
and
then
she
she
said,
flipped it on him at the end.
"Oh, I thought I told Drew to burn that."
And then it was and then she like was like, I never thought you had it, Jonathan. And then she completely 180'd on him,
Yeah,
and she was like, "I'm proud of you."
yeah,
She was pretty hot, Angelica's mom.
yeah. But here's the thing: did you know? They talked about. Yeah, we're. I think we're wearing out people with our talk about Nick cartoons.
Fuck them. That's what I say.
Yeah.
We didn't even get into Hey Arnold yet.
Oh god, we gotta talk about that. What about? So what about Legends of the Hidden Temple?
That was my shit, man. I used to love that game show. I wanted to be on it.
Yeah. So I want to ask this one question. So did you remember Salute Your Shorts?
Yeah, I did. I get it mixed up with Hey Dude a lot though, because
By
I
the
feel
way,
like it was like the same show. But what
yeah,
about it?
I just want to let you know that Michael Ray Bauer is part of the Dabbleverse.
Who's that?
Donkey Lips.
Oh, that's right, Donkey Lips. Does he still talk with the lisp?
Yes, and he lives in a. So
Oh,
I
the lisp
actually,
is real.
yeah,
Oh wow, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a gag. He lives what?
hey, are you going to be on Hake's show today or tomorrow?
No, not this week. Probably not. Not for another like couple weeks because I'm taking a vacation next week. So
So you won't be doing shows
I'll probably do a show, some like a one show at least
with
next week
you're
because
not going through pressure.
I'm going out of town.
Yeah,
I'll be in touch with you though. I'll
yay,
let you know if I
yay,
make one.
yay, yay.
I'll be tuning into your interview.
Yeah, on the 10th.
Yep. Yep.
Actually, next. Wait. So it'd be next Thursday. Uh oh.
Wait, what happened?
Be next Thursday.
Yeah. Wait, what?
My interview with
Oh,
Chrissy.
okay, okay.
Steve.
I think you should get some questions prepared.
No, I haven't yet. He wants money. He wants money.
What happened?
Power wants money. Donkey Lips wants money to do an interview. You hear me?
You talking to me?
Yeah, Donkey Lips wants money for his interview. He wants me to do an interview. If he want me to do an
Oh,
interview,
what
he
is?
wants me to pay him.
How much does he want?
250.
What? What does he think he is? Ashley Cummings?
But he's not budget. Yeah, thank you, KM.
Yeah, fuck that.
He
What
wants
does he think
200.
he does he think he's the Indian from Hey Dude? Please.
No, he's more. Here's the thing. He says he's broke.
Yeah, that's usually the story with the child actors.
But he here's the thing. I have he Rich. I could get Rich Voss on here.
You can?
I'm trying.
You said that confidently at first. I bet
I
you could get him for 250
uh,
easily.
actually I can get him if you promise to promote one of his specials or his podcast that he does with Bonnie with his
What,
wife.
what wait, I'm just saying I think Rich Voss would do it for 250. And I think that's way more worth it than Donkey Lips.
By the way, if anybody that does want to tip the stream, there you go.
Ask Rich Voss what he's charging to come on a
Rich
podcast.
Voss, Rich Voss,
Hey, it's
everybody
Voss.
loves Rich Voss.
You
I
remember
I
that?
I could get a from G4. That's Voss.
Hey, it's Voss.
Hey, so I want to ask this question: Is oh god, we have a troll in the chat.
Yeah, screw him.
Jake Hudson eats turds.
No, he
Bye.
doesn't. Yeah, fuck out of here. Jerk off. Troll.
Yo,
He created a whole he went through all the trouble of creating a whole fucking account just to
just
get banned after one goofy comment.
yeah.
What a lame. What a waste of time for him.
You know, here's the thing: it's like a lot of these guys out there, they charge a bunch of cash
Yeah.
to have someone on their show.
And some of them have no right to charge what they like, for instance,
Yeah.
Donkey Lips, right? I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm sure he's struggling and stuff, but
Whoa, Robert Spawn, $3.
look at that.
He said toward Boss. No, that's not going toward. I don't know if Rich Boss would. I'm gonna try to get him, but if he does if he does my show, that'd be cool. But I don't look forward. I don't want to like. Krishan, have you seen Bauer's videos? The dude made talk and strained the meat in his toilet.
Ugh. Why would I check that out? I'm
Yeah,
just saying oh, I'm going to charge 250 because I'm struggling. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You could probably make more money charging $50 to $100. Like I like, no offense. I could sympathize with somebody struggling, but it's like,
yeah.
what are you giving me for 250? If he was like 100, 150, I'd probably shell that out.
He's not worth that.
even so, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, I don't know the guy personally, but just because you're struggling doesn't mean you like charge more. It doesn't mean you're worth more because you're struggling. It's a fucking stupid logic. It's like, hey, feel bad for me, so pay me more.
Yeah.
Is he even like entertaining or funny or
No, he's
anything?
not entertaining. He's not entertaining.
So what is he charging?
He charges so people pay him.
Jesus. I think it's Chris Peeps is rubbing off on me because he pointed that out to me and I'm like, yeah, it irks me. It's like fucking put on something entertaining and then people will pay you.
Yeah. It's so funny that people they here's the thing because they so this is what I don't like is they think that they were part of a hit TV show that they think they can charge.
But that's the thing, Jake. He probably could charge and get like there's a lot of nostalgia junkies out there. Like look at us. We just spent 30 minutes talking about fucking Nickelodeon
Yeah,
cartoons. There's people out there that dedicate their whole channels to stuff like that. He probably could charge them 100 and 150, but 250 for donkey lips from like a mediocre show that had what, like two and a half seasons.
yeah, but they also were on Nick Gas.
Well, the what I'm saying is he was like a notable guy from Nickelodeon at that time. What screwed him over is that he didn't like make it to the All That cast or anything.
Yeah,
So he just kind of fell into obscurity, or maybe he just like aged out. He got too old.
yeah, and then he was also in GTA and stuff.
Yeah, like what is he's somebody. Like he's not like a complete nobody, is what I'm saying. He could charge, but be a little more modest. Christ. And then I don't know. Maybe it is like weird because you hear
Hold
about
on.
like, for instance, like I'll just keep rambling, Jake. You hear about like wrestlers that leave WWE and then go to the indies and they're like, I'm charging 5,000 for an appearance. It's like you're never gonna get that, bro. So I don't know. Maybe there is a weird thing of like you don't know what to charge. I used to be
Sorry.
in music, so I kind of understand that, like producing and like what do you
Yeah.
charge for producing a album?
Guess what the heck? What about Hack the Movies, Dave McCrae, Randy Sentel, or Lorenzo Ariola?
I have no clue who any of those people are.
Lorenzo Ariola is a guy who I did a show with.
Okay. Oh, you already had him on.
Yeah, no, I was on his show. By the way, I put $1.50 in Johnny Crunch's Cash App.
Who's Johnny Crutch?
Steel Toes right hand man. Steel
Why?
Toes co-host on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
I thought you didn't like them though.
I don't like Aaron. I like Johnny. Johnny's a good guy.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. So you donated to him specifically.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice slap in the face to Aaron too.
yeah. Someone's here. It's what? Ava Range.
Oh.
Who?
Oh.
Alba Range. What's up, Alba?
I'm a
Alba here.
raise.
Hey, what's up? Hey, we got the paid StreamYard.
Oh, you haven't been using that this whole time?
No, I had to pay for it.
Oh, I paid for it too. It
No,
still doesn't. Oh, good job.
Yeah, it's all decked out in HWO.
yeah. Also, hold on. So, I can show this because I was the one that clipped it. Uh, remember that photo we saw, Krishan, about what I said to Opie?
Yes. Go continue.
Alright.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Oh, you
I
put it up
said
there. Yeah.
I said, good morning, guys. Ron, why don't you try to be a real waiter and stop being an actor? You're not a good actor, Ron. You need to stick to being a waiter. A lot of people that watch Who Are These Podcasts thinks the same thing I'm thinking. I'm not trying to rag on you, Opie, but Ron looks like an older Anthony. Are you trying to bring back Opie and Anthony won't let you? Oh, you mean Ron the actor, who you pay to be your friend? No, you suck, Opie. You haven't been relevant since you lost your show with Anthony.
Damn.
You don't have
Ouch.
you got
Oof.
no fan. You don't got fans, Opie.
Why were you...
You got no fans, Opie. You got people that hate watch you. Opie, you need to leave. Twitch is not good for you. You make no
Jesus.
money over here. You
Damn.
need to leave.
Burn.
Jake going fucking full blast.
What made you go ham on Opie like that?
He because I've been rewatching. I was rewatching. Our old buddy Carl.
Oh, hamburger. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
I actually had a. Let me see if I could find my run in with Opie.
You had a run in with OP?
Just a quick back and forth. It was funny because what his response was. Oh, he did he did a political video. So I just dropped like a comment and I was like, lazy take on this video, blah blah blah. We all know you're just trying to gain political points that you'll never get. Let me see. Remember, it wasn't even that hard what I said. Oh, it was about him. He was trying to make like this feminist point
Hey,
about
look,
like
look.
something about like women are the greatest and this and that.
Hey, look
And
at
I'm like,
this.
bro, aren't you the guy that said women are useless in radio? And then I'm like, that's back when you had balls. So he goes,
Hey,
no, you're wrong. Hope you enjoyed your time with greatness, but it's time for me to move on. Toodles.
hey, look at this.
Ooh.
And I was hurt.
Look.
I was hurt.
Hey, look at
Jake,
this.
what?
What are we looking
Look on
at?
the screen.
Oh, that's the guy from Man versus Food.
No, it's Chad Zumach.
Oh.
Oh.
Chad Zumach.
Well, it needs to have the outfit.
It is. It's his profile picture.
He doesn't dress like that?
Well, he's got like the tracksuit, like weird, like ghetto thing going for some reason.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Yeah, Opie was the one, like, when they were listening to the Mel Gibson tapes, he was the one that, like, empathized with Mel the most. Like, what's he talking about as a feminist? Like, he was like, I would yell at a woman like that.
Yeah, who hasn't?
You've yelled at... Oh, that because you're a Western chauvinist, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sexist.
How's that going?
Here's a
Pretty
banana
well,
wearing
pretty
a
well.
there's a banana with a sombrero wearing a mustache.
It's got its ups and downs, but you know.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, couple of
Do they like it when you yell at them?
them. No, which is why I don't have to do it very much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I got that picture. I made that picture with AI.
Right.
I feel like it's all AI, isn't it?
Turn your camera on, Jake.
All right. All right, camera's on.
It does look just like you. If it didn't have the overalls on, I'd be a little thrown off.
I was like initially excited about these AI videos that people are able to make, but I'm slowly like starting to not like what AI is becoming. Like with all these, like the pictures, they just have that weird quality to them, and it's all makes me scared. of
Yeah.
It does. You can tell when it's not human.
yeah, and they all have all those like YouTube like thumbnails, and it's just kind of it makes me I feel like we're entering
Happy
into just like
This is what it.
Druid.
And I'm not.
Happy Druid.
It's a thing of like when you look into somebody's eyes, you can see their soul.
yes.
You don't. The AI doesn't have that. You
Hey,
can.
No.
by the way, hey, Alba, that's actually from a little TV show. It's called Pappy Land.
Do you remember Pappy Land?
I do not know anything about Pappy.
Oh, shit. I told
It's
you.
it's a cartoon.
Apparently, me and Jake were the only ones keeping that show going because nobody else knows about it.
When did that run?
It was.
90s, like the 90s.
I actually just looked it up. It was from '93 to '96, so you had a good little
Mm.
Yeah,
3 year run there.
and then it went into syndication. And
It was
syndicated after that.
basically, it was basically like Bob Ross for kids, where he
Oh,
would
cool.
just, yeah, he would like draw stuff, little cartoons, and show you how to do it.
Jake, what do you think about the show Seinfeld?
Oh, the one that gave everybody the
Go ahead, say it with the Jew, with the Jew. Go ahead.
no the show about nothing.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy
Have you
Druid.
like no, I really want to know the answer to this one. Like, did you ever watch that show?
I watched it. It was on TBS. You had to watch it because there was nothing on TV.
Did you like it?
Do I like a train wreck?
I mean,
Yes.
some people do. You can't stop looking at it. That's kind of the saying.
Don't stop
You think so for
believing.
you so Seinfeld's a train wreck for you? Why is he resisting this?
Yeah. Being
Because
so evasive.
the person that I thought people thought was Ashley Cummins was remember that Ashley Cummins porn video had Julia Dreyfus. Had
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I still don't know if I believe that was the video because I don't understand how anybody could have thought that that was anything other a porn.
But
It
here's
was
the thing: number one,
go ahead.
Ew.
it's like every time that I didn't believe anything Kurt Zero says. You gotta take anything Kurt Zero says with a grain of salt.
What happened to that guy?
I blocked him.
Can't be keep blocking all your problems, Jake. You have to. Well, I guess you can. That's what it's made for, right?
Yeah, but he shouldn't. He needs to unblock a lot of people.
Dude, what about the people that had me blocked at the beginning?
Where in the street was that, Krishan, that you and Chris Peeps like had it out like a week or so ago? I was like driving.
Man,
This is
hey,
I had my debut moment of listening to Jake on while I was driving, and I turned it on and it was like
By the way,
it was Krishan.
what's going on? Ava ran off the final boss off the internet.
I fucking massacred that fucking cocksucker douchebag. Like I just
Oh,
destroyed him for like 3 hours on Clowntown. I mean he left like deleted his Twitter after that.
what what was the basis of your destruction of him?
He used to like remember, I think the way I met you was I was complaining about him. Like he was one of those people that would just like stalk these chats and like keep like, shitting on me for being trans and making these like
Yes,
annoying.
I do remember that.
Yeah, so he invited me to Clowntown because anytime someone does that, I'm like, well, talk to me on a stream about it. And then he didn't show, so then I just hung out, and then I ended up now I just go on that show every week. And so he finally showed up this Saturday. And he just really, I just slayed him, like
is
all
that
he
the one that you kept sending me a message? Hey, come on! Hey, come on!
me, yeah,
I
that
think
was
that's
that
the
night,
one.
yeah, that was that night. But yeah, it just didn't line up like well for him, like because I don't know, like if you're gonna like hit someone on their appearance, or like and it's someone like me that's not gonna like be offended by that, like then I'm just gonna hit you back on your appearance and on the same level. And he couldn't take it, and so he just kept screaming and melting down and leaving and then coming back, and then I just yeah.
I
There's a lot to unpack with the guy. Do you know who that guy is?
No, I don't. I don't. I just knew him in the comments, and then what you were saying about him and Jake was saying about him. But I often, like, just throughout my life, I've always hated people like that. I was like that at one point, but then I grew out of it. Is like you could dish it out, but you can't take it.
Yes, and he's like
Yeah.
quintessential, like the archetype of that. Like he's just this gross, like pudgy, doughy, like guy that like clearly lives in a basement somewhere, and yeah, and is just miserable. But yeah, he was really trying to hurt me, and he just couldn't, and I
Yeah.
hurt his feelings really bad.
That's great.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just also
He
want to
had all
say,
he had all his bullets ready, and they just didn't work, basically. And then
Yeah,
he's like,
like-
"Fuck,
like
what do I
the
do
le-
now?"
well, he only had like one, and it was like just this line about all the stuff that doesn't actually apply to me because I'm like going into girls, and then he had two other things. So then when like he realized that those don't apply to me, then he kind of didn't have anything. And so,
Yeah.
but I just kept insulting him for like 3 hours. It was a really
Yeah.
long time.
yeah,
Is
I
that
wanna, I wanna say, I also wanna say, he had me blocked for 6 months. He was weak. I'm not a mean guy.
what? Oh,
I don't know.
he didn't remember why he blocked you, Nick.
Oh, and by the way, me and Chris never
By the way,
we. By the way, here's the thing. Me and Chris, we had like maybe an argument or something, but we're all right. Like it wasn't something
Yeah.
that I remember us like having a beef over. So maybe
It
you
was-
heard us arguing about something.
dude, it was like great radio, like because I turned it on in the middle of whatever. I think Bobby Nick was there.
Oh
Eh.
no, I'm sorry to cut you off. He was smashing Bobby Nick, and I was there like because I was gonna go off with him, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna jump in because he's just fucking destroying Bobby Nick right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so it was Bobby Nick he was fucking massacring.
Yeah.
Well, they're good. Like that's the I don't know. That's the shit I used to like the Stern Show for. Like that level of just dirty fighting. It was great.
Hostility and yeah, cheap shots and just fucking.
Oh, it was so
I
great.
love that shit.
Nothing is better than two people yelling at each other that
You-
really mean it.
You wanted to stop, but you wanted to keep going at the same time.
It's candy. I love it. There's
Uh,
not enough of that in the Dabbleverse. Everyone just kind of like, they
They're
just
too
play
nice,
yeah.
scared, yeah. The funniest thing, sorry, Jake, I just want to say this: he called out Bobby Nick for his like he has this new radio voice, Bobby Nick does,
Oh,
and Chris just called it out, and it killed me. I couldn't say anything after that. I was cracking up because Bobby Nick came in, and he's the first time I met Bobby Nick on stream. He was kind of like, "Hey guys, I'm I'm here in Canada smoking cigarettes." Like he's kind of like a calm guy.
yeah.
And then he comes on and he's like, "I'm here to take over the world."
BMW,
And I'm like, what the fuck is
BNWO.
this?
By the way, the only thing about it, he started his own world order called the BNWO for the Bobby
Yeah.
Nick World Order. It's actually the HWO.
He straight up stole that from you, though.
I just
Actually,
noticed. I just noticed that you have HW.
Right to your left.
How did you start doing your show on your new channel, Kushan?
Yes, on Rumble.
How did that go?
Pretty well, actually.
They'll be here tonight. They'll be live tonight.
Oh, I want to watch that.
A lot of our subscribers followed over, and we've been getting pretty decent views, more views than YouTube. So
That's cool.
yeah, and monetizing. So it's a new little horizon. What were you gonna ask me?
Well, the monetize. Never mind. What was it? Oh, what did you all? Oh, is this the link on your Twitter thing? Is that the link to your Rumble channel?
It should be.
Okay.
Yeah. If anything, I'll send it to you if you wanted to.
Yeah, she's in the group chat. She's in the group chat.
All right, I'll drop it in the group chat.
All right. Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, I saw something with that deaf person where you were speaking with him, and
Ben and Death.
Nick is like a very like kind person, and whenever like I yell at people, he's always like he feels bad for the other people.
By the way, by the way, Pineapple keeps telling me every time I do a stream, says, "Oh, send Nick a link, send Nick a link."
Does that bother you?
No, wasn't bothered. But by the way, you know what? Fuck the haters, love the lovers, screw the screwers, and always people want to act like they're dumbasses.
What's your take
Oh,
on the big beautiful bill?
What big beautiful bill?
the big beautiful one.
Oh, I was asking you,
Oh,
Kushan, but Jake can. Well, the the
Oh, like
bill. Yeah.
whether or not it gets passed or not.
Well, if you like the where it's at in the negotiations.
what's
Um,
going on?
I'll be honest.
What
I haven't been
bill?
keeping up on the negotiations. I'm just waiting to whether or not it passes. I think it will.
What is it?
It's like the tax bill because their tax cuts expire that Trump passed in his first term. So they need to pass a bill, otherwise everyone's taxes go up. And so they're controversial because a lot of the rhinos are showing their face. So like they're trying to add amendments to like give healthcare to illegal immigrants and stuff. And so now there's this infighting about that. And then some of the Republicans are trying to fund Planned Parenthood. And so they're, so it's kind of amplifying the split. But
Yeah,
never.
I mean, that's always been a thing. Rhino Republicans kind of voting yes on or voting against conservatives
Yeah.
and
What is
voting for in favor of more liberal policies.
so? What are the what do you talk about in your show? Like, what are your little areas?
Um, I mean, politics. I'm just not. I'm not following the negotiations of the big beautiful bill thing.
Yeah, I realized how
Um,
boring it is as soon as I said it out loud to you guys. I was like, who the fuck cares about that?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things that gets into the weeds. So I'm more of a we kind of just like goof on shit. We make
Yeah.
fun of politics.
Yeah,
We make fun of. I mean, we make fun of liberals a lot, but I've been going after the Groypers and the they've been. I guess we've been calling them the Panikins.
by the way, we hit.
So
By the way, we hit. Right now, we're at 2,814 subs.
Oh, very good.
Jesus, how are you getting subs so fast? I'm happy
We're
for you.
almost.
Don't get me
We're
wrong.
almost to 3,000. We're almost to the 3 grand.
Because he's permeated the infrastructure. Like, there's other people that'll
Yeah,
pop up and have little bursts, but like Jake is just this. He's just
yeah,
existing, and more people find him. That's
yeah,
the way to do it.
and also, it's doing. Also, I've been
Guys, I
working
got to step away
on.
for one second. I'm right back.
All
Sorry.
right.
What were you saying, Jake?
Yeah. Hey. So we were talking about '90s cartoons, kids cartoons.
Oh, I'm not good at this subject. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm sorry, but you
Uh.
can talk about them and I'll just pretend like I've seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen this?
That picture in the top
That's
corner?
me. That's me as Jake the Snake.
How? I like that. Wait.
Can I? Hey, here you go. Look. No.
Do you have like Hudson World Order merch?
I have other stuff. I used to have Hudson World Order merch before I took down the shop.
If you make
Just
if you make Hudson World Order tank tops, I'll buy one.
I do have a store over on T Public.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look at that right now.
Hold on. Let me get you the link. Yeah. Everybody says you can't podcast. We're a podcast.
So I'll be
Yeah.
right back too. 1 second.
Yeah. Hello? Guys, give me 1 minute, guys. You know, little bladder right here. Pappy Drew, Pappy Drew. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Yo, what's
When
up?
are you the person that ships these from T Public?
No, they ship them. Hold on. No, they ship them to they. I don't have my hand in it.
Okay, I'm buying a tank top. Right, you actually have tank tops?
Yeah,
Awesome. Hold on.
yeah. And the thing is, and by the way, by the way, I will. They'll let me know tomorrow that you bought one.
Okay, I'm seeing if I want. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
you're
this
actually.
is great. I didn't know that you had these.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
And the
second.
thing is, the
sorry about that,
money.
guys. Did I just like fuck up the vibe?
No, I'm
No, she's
ordering a Jake Hudson tank top right now. I didn't know he had
yeah.
merch.
And by the way, when you get it, I want a picture of it to put
Oh, I'll
on
wear it on
like my
his
community.
I'll wear it on the stream. Yeah, I'll give you a picture of it too.
Yeah,
Wearing that
yeah,
and just that.
I'm
uh,
excited. It's just let's see.
yeah.
I'm thinking of moving over to T Public too, because Teespring sucks a cock.
Does Teespring give you like
Yeah.
all these options like for different?
I just. So here's the thing. I just put the design on the platform, and it makes all those different ones. It makes different stuff for it with that logo on it.
Jake, I think you're gonna kill in the AI world.
Yeah.
You're gonna
What?
you're getting ahead of the game, man.
Yeah, tank tops. Yeah.
You're gonna be like the villain from Wild Wild West. You're gonna have a big
Who
giant
wrote?
tarantula.
By the way, the Block Bobby Nick tank top, the HWO 444 life,
Did you say Blobby?
Blobby.
Bobby Nick. These are designs that I did on paint. I did a lot of these designs on paint. where I painted it. Aaron Fields,
Really?
Jake, F Steel Toe Morning Show, Steel Toe Show, Jim and Jake Hart, Jake F and Hudson. I forget some of these designs I put on here.
Some of them are so ridiculous. But you got the classic logo one, and that's where it's at. But if yeah,
Yeah,
you should do the Hudson World Order one too, though.
You should have one
yeah.
where it's just the like, because I like your logo. It's just I feel like maybe having your name 3 times in it is a little much.
No, you know what? I disagree with you on that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it kind of. That's a good point, though. But I don't know, for some reason on
It
his
works.
I don't think on his merch it's got the 3. It's just got the one big one.
Okay. I got to get
Yeah.
a Jake Hudson shirt.
Yeah.
It's in the
Okay.
chat. The T Public's in the chat. Is in the
Okay.
YouTube chat.
I meant like eventually.
I just bought one.
All right.
Right on.
By the way, it has been like a couple months since someone's bought something off my shop. James Hake bought something last year. I think it's like last year.
That's how it goes sometimes, though. It's a rough game.
So far, you're the only person in the Dabbleverse where it occurred to me to get your merch. I would be cool. I want like a hypocrisy police tank top too, though. Do they make those? And
I don't know. That's not me. That's Stuttering John.
yeah. Okay. Well, I got the tank top. I have to. My lunch break is over, so I gotta go back to work. But it was good talking to you all. Are you gonna stream
All
again
right,
later?
Eva.
I don't know. I might.
Cool. If you are, I'll come back. But yeah, it was good talking to both of you.
All right, you too.
All right.
Always.
Love you. All right. We're gonna. Hey, if you want to end, because you gotta get ready for your show in a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm starting at 7. Were you getting ready to end here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, look, if you're streaming later, I don't know if I'll be on because I'm doing my show, but you know.
I'll be on your show. I will be on your show.
Are you gonna call in?
I thought you said you was gonna have me on your show tonight.
No, not tonight. I was saying eventually I'm gonna have you on. Probably like I was seeing if it was okay with you first.
All right.
So you're down to do that though?
Yeah.
I was talking about us interviewing you.
All right.
Because sometimes you're a little evasive.
Yeah. All
All right,
love you,
Jake.
brother.
We'll set it up, man. Much love. I appreciate you.
All right. Talk to you
Follow
guys
Jake
later.
Hudson. Buy him a
Love you.
coffee.
All right. Love you guys.